Stone Age and the Queens of Stone Age weekend.
It's an all Queens of the Stone Age weekend block party, Rocktober,
Festival Carnival,
style.
Brazil style.
On MTV2, it's Zurich style, Cajun style, MTV4.
That kind of thing.
Weekend madness.
7 a.m. you rolled in? Something like that?
We got up bright and early because we're part of the horticulture club here in London, and so we were checking out just all our herbs.
You're a keen horticulturalist.
Yeah, we were doing plants and herbs and things.
Really? Fair enough.
Yeah.
Another good day at the office then.
Yeah.
For the mighty Queens of the Stone Age. Last night was a small, intimate affair. 500-600 fans and friends. I was very proud to be involved in the circus. Awesome show, wicked. And you premiered quite a few tracks off the new album. The new saga. What's the saga? Songs for the deaf. You can't even hear it.
Can't even hear it.
Can't
Hey, I
even
want a pair
hear
of
it.
sunglasses. What's wrong?
You can't
I
have
reckon, man.
sunglasses.
You're letting the side down. It's not like you, Josh.
You're a bad person. You don't get sunglasses.
August 27th, new saga hits the shelves. You excited?
I'm excited.
I am very excited. I mean, the record's been done now for a while. We're like, God, we want it to come out. That's why we're already out here playing, you know? We wanted to, and we didn't want to play any bigger places than what we've been doing because
You mean
the
the not
record
so
isn't
secret?
out.
The not so secret
The not so
club still?
secret.
No, it's very secretive.
Heavier than Rated R, I reckon, and not just like in terms of the weight of the music, like the riffs and everything else, but just in the sentiment and stuff. What do you reckon? Do you feel that as well?
Yes.
It's kind of like this is the third step in a 3-record set to me.
The old trilogy.
Yeah, and so I feel like it's like the robotic guitar-heavy trance of the first record, and the musical diversity of the second, just kind of cross-hatched with some extra stuff that you ain't never heard.
Yeah, no, true. There are definitely some surprises on the record, without a doubt. It's quite versatile sounding as well. I mean, to me, Millionaire sounds different to No One Knows. Are you just doing this because I'm asking questions? Is that what this is?
No, sorry.
Oh, damn you and your Grohl cough.
I need to Dave Grohl really quick.
Millionaire sounds to me different to No One Knows, which to me sounds different to just another love song. There is quite a bit of versatility on the record sound-wise. I mean, was that sort of the plot, the plan from the get-go to just throw a whole lot of shit at the wall and see what sticks?
Yeah, we wanted to keep things diverse enough because, I mean, with 3 different singers, I think it allows us to be diverse. I think it allows us to move around musically like we want to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And,
Well, we just want to be in a band, not like a heavy metal band or a punk rock
Just play what
band
you feel, right?
Thank you.
About the record that I find listening to it though is that, you know, apart from the diversity of it, it is like a cohesive Queens of the Stone Age record. It doesn't feel like you're pushing the boat out too far. You know what I mean?
I think it's strangely the same and completely different
At the same time.
and which I mean I really mean that, and I'm not sure how that happened, that side of it happened, because you know, I hope that because of Rated R kind of fanning out the music that you know, really the record's for people that have already heard us first, you know. I mean, new people come on board, but it's almost like secondary, and that people that have heard our first two records, you know, if they, whatever they expected, we wanted to make sure it wasn't that, so that they would be kind of blown away.
It's the right place to be if you're going to make the record, but you know, from a fan's point of view, from a listener's point of view, from a punter's point of view, you know, I think that you know, initially people who've heard you before will come on board. I think that primarily you're going to attract a whole lot of new fans on this record. I really believe that.
I think we're going to, you know, I think we're really trying to keep the people that were already there, and I think
we paid them a lot of money, and I think they're going to stick
I know, I didn't get my
around.
FIFA last night, by the way. Who do I contact for that?
I don't want to have had it be all in vain.
No, and last night was a really nice. It was a really nice sentiment to the whole evening. The fact that you came out there and you played a good show. You know,
it was kind of for like the die-hard people that really
and they
went and got there.
Died really hard last night, man.
Yeah.
Boy, it must have been hard to get off that stage, because I tell you, no one
I was
wanted you
hard
guys
the whole
to go.
time, and I nearly died.
I was semi-barred, but that's just because I'm Ellen.
I came off stage and Lemmy from Motorhead was standing right there, and I went, "Oh, Lemmy." Then we went back out, and I immediately started dropping bass notes. I was like, "Dude, it's just
Thanks,
Lemmy,
Lemmy.
man. It's just Lemmy.
Thanks for
Remember."
making me nervous, Lemmy.
I saw him outside rolling into the gig, and I just automatically stood still, just didn't move till he left.
He's a
And
living
then I was
legend,
okay.
you know.
Yeah, incredible.
Yeah, I mean, for us, that's like, it makes you feel like you're doing something right when Lemmy's just kind of anywhere near you. Even if it's accidental, you're like, well, I did something right, I think.
He rolled in the
Joey
smallest car,
Ramone
though.
or Lemmy, you know, people like that. It's just like, wow.
But you know, you expect Lemmy to roll in like
Joey
some
was
heinous
great.
Hellmobile, and he rolled in like a little Clio, like a little like a two-door hatchback Clio or something like that. It just seemed very unrock and roll.
What I'm doing here?
Isn't that cool that you can dig deep sometimes and just find little riffs and little ideas that you've had floating around, and you bring different people into the studio and they just develop into a whole new different beast, and that's fresh. That must be a part
Johnny Cash has got this great quote where it's, I'm not the creator of the music, I'm the deliverer. and so it's kind of like you're
a conduit.
And you're waiting for music to finish itself.
It's in that book you loaned me.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
And it's,
Johnny.
but neither Nick or I read, so that was just
It was next to a picture that it said this. See, I was looking at the picture, like, look at Johnny here.
The center pages and freaking a couple of glossies and the quotes.
Yeah, but we read that center part like 10 times.
Yeah.
Rock
Records are a snapshot of your music in time. They don't have to be perfect, and in fact, the little mistakes end up being your favorite part of the record.
Is that bit of Millionaire, you know, when you drop out that little false ending and then you just hear this before it kicks back in? I love that. You know, so many records don't keep that in anymore. They just use Pro Tools to...
They Pro Tools and they make it digital black.
So it's just like, dun-dun. It's like you want that breath. You want to hear it.
It's in a vacuum. I want to hear like the cymbal stand squeak and
Totally.
like the noise of fingers sliding on the guitar.
In between singing, when they mute out every single line, you know, like there is those breaths in Millionaire through the whole song.
Yeah.
Every word I'm going to sing because I was out of breath.
Yeah, we don't like.
I'm surprised you throw down on that track for sure.
We don't mute in between the words and things. Like I said, it's a snapshot in time. It's not supposed to be perfect. It's supposed to be real.
Yeah.
And it's supposed to sound like someone actually played it, and in our case, we actually did.
You can tell too when you see you guys play live. I mean, it's like...
No, you can't.
Yes, you can.
Okay, fine.
No.
Off, Josh, you can. Last night, that's the cool thing after hearing the records, you know, I've been like, well, consistently since I got my copy off the internet, and I'm joking.
Yeah, you and everyone else. And thanks for announcing that.
I mean, it is, you are not perfect, but imperfect at times as well. But you know, it is exactly how you hear it on the record.
Because it's not even perfect on the record, and because we change stuff around and make little modifications to keep it interesting for us. And, you know, I think the main thing for us is that if you, in a live sense, if you've seen us once, the next time it will not be the same for sure.
It never has been.
And it's supposed to be that way to us, you know?
Yeah.
I don't want people to get bored with us, and I certainly don't want to get bored of touring.
And playing the records.
You know? And this is what keeps it like kind of vital for us, and we figure if we love our own music and if it's vital for us, then there's a better chance for other people to have that same.
I just don't understand these bands that come in and go, no, I haven't listened to my, you know, I never listened to my records, or, you know, I feel uncomfortable playing live or whatever.
It took years to understand that when Kai's first started touring and bands we'd be on tour with would come in and we'd be listening to our record like this before the show, and they'd be like, you listen to your own record?
Yeah.
And I would always sit there and go, you don't? I mean,
it's like
there's something wrong with you? And, you know, we're not...
It's kind of like, you know, buying a shirt and wearing it once, throwing it away.
It's strange.
It's like, well, I can wash it and wear it again. I kind of like it.
It's almost like you're not making. Yeah, it's almost like you're not making music.
I mean, I'll probably never wear this shirt again. It's kind of.
It's kind of ugly. I don't even want to say anything.
You know, that shirt says.
Did you guys actually record it in Los Angeles? In
We actually did it a few different places. Yeah, we started out in L.A. and then we went to the site in San Rafael, which is
middle of forest.
Yeah, Dwayne from Rocky Erickson and the Aliens ended up being his studio, so that was killer, man. You know, talking to this guy.
Stories.
And then went back down to L.A. and we're at Conway. Conway's a great studio.
I mean, how
it's kind of
important
like
is
a
the
little
environment?
compound, you know.
How important is the environment, you know, for you guys when you're making your records? The place where you actually have to sit there and record.
It's very, you know, we always, I think, just innately knew it was important, and we knew not to go to a place without a vibe. And this time we started out in a place without a vibe, and it was like, God, I told you, we knew that already. We don't need to learn this. And so we went out into the woods and recorded for a while to like kind of pick it back up. And then we went to this place, Conway, that's almost like a, you know, outside there's like crack whores and transvestite
But it's
hookers.
totally blocked in.
Cool.
You go in and it's like a little jungle. You know?
Tropical plants. And it's pretty wild.
Monkey?
Yeah, it's great, man. It's killer. You know, it's like, and inside the studio we were in was a great, like, you know, wood floors, wood walls, and dark lit, and
there's like Dave Grohl's up here, and
there's Dave Grohl's running around. He was, in fact, he was one of the monkeys outside, but then he came inside too, so it was great.
Thank you.
Let's talk about the Angry Grohl just for a hot minute, man. He's obviously one of the new additions to the Queens of the Stone Age sports club. I want to talk about Dean Ween in a minute as well.
Yeah, man.
I want to talk about Dean.
Let's talk about rock and Grohl. Was it always the plan for him to play on the whole record, or did it just kind of manifest itself over time?
Well, Grohl is great, man, because he's Dave Grohl and he growled around a lot. But no, Dave was killer. Dave was killer because, man, I think it was a mutual thing, you know. It definitely was a mutual thing, and you know, I look at it like wow, man, I feel fortunate to be part of a rhythm section right now. For as long as it lasts with Dave, you know, because he can come back, he can leave, he can do whatever he wants, you know.
And he's got that side project Foo Fighters too.
Yeah, no.
We're definitely psyched to be playing with him right now, you know. And
can he hold down two bands? Because I'm going to say this, man, and I know that other people have probably said this, and that probably doesn't help the situation. But watching it last night, and watching him play with you guys last night, and a lot of people were obviously there to see how Dave fit in with the band, and maybe feeling like you guys were so lucky to be playing with Dave Grohl. But you know what? To be perfectly frank, I feel like Dave Grohl was very lucky to be playing with you.
I think.
Stuck in belief, there is a lie. Promise is promise, not for a night. We've got something to reveal.